and System Networker Conference Call International. Here we are hosting in Portland, Oregon, amongst all cities throughout the world to participate in the Sunday conference call from 5 p.m. to 5:30 every Sunday Pacific Standard Time, 5 to 5:30. So what I usually like to share, I'm your host, Suicide Villalai, also known as SV, which I go by. The System Networker, where SYSTEM stands for Save Yourself Stress, Time, Energy, and Money. So we encourage that through Team 11, which will have the founder, visionary, speak more about that, Coach John Olive. We have also on the call Ralph Prentice, our #1 leading the way with MCA. We'll also get into that, the company of helping people have peace of mind through roadside emergency services and more. And Ralph will be able to explain that. So I'd like to start the show off with a roll call, so we know who's on the call, so we get to address who called in. So if we were to play this back, you can let your friends and family know that you're present. So I'll start off. SV here, Portland, Oregon, and let's go through the call, please. Welcome. Great to have Coach. Great. All right, so thank you for roll calling in, guys, and sharing that you're participating, leading by example. Now, I'd like to just share with you guys a quote that I've opened up through a book, To Your Success. Here it is, okay? It's when one door closes, another opens. But we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one which has opened for us. Alexander Graham Bell. So that quote right there just reminds us that even though sometimes things don't go our way, we got to keep looking forward, and there'll be other doors opening. So today is September 14th, middle of the month of September. I know it's probably hectic for a lot of mothers and fathers that take their kids to school, because school just started, and they have to reassess the routine and just get things going. The conference call here is going to be another 20 minutes. Again, like I said, 5 to 5:30. I just want to share with you a little bit some insights that I'm appreciating from just going to a 2-day retreat over at Cedar Ridge. And FYI, guys, if you have the ability to mute your phone, feel free to do so through the phone or hit *6 and it will mute it, so we could get a clear communication happening here for those that are listening and such. So I went to a 2-day retreat with API CLI, APICLI for short. That's a mouthful, and it's Asian Pacific Islander Community Leadership Institute. There is a quorum of, I would say, a dozen of us that came this weekend, 14. There was 34 that were invited and designated to come, but like in business, sometimes not everybody shows up, and we just have to roll with the punches and make it work. And it was a beautiful weather here at Vernonia, Oregon, which is on the way to the coast, is west of Oregon. You know, it's something that I take into consideration as we're developing Team 11 and System Networkers to potentially host and share our bond, our connection, our leadership and training, if you will, in that fashion. So it's something that reminds me of looking forward to a door to open in the future, if you will. And you know, we attended workshops, we did stuff with Lego pieces, and then we had to figure out if we communicate, we had a builder and a communicator, where the communicator and builder had to communicate to another builder and communicator who would have to build the same thing with the Lego pieces. And as we're doing this, we have to realize like how challenging things can be if the builder is creating something really hard and challenging, or how more duplicatable it could be on contrast if they do it simple. And that relates to us in business making and building and being networkers. It helped us see visually and realize as we're technically going about it how if we're sharing information with someone, what's the most effective way and how can it be duplicated. So it brought upon discussions And that's just something I want us to keep in mind as we're building our team and networking throughout business. So we also did icebreakers and demonicas, as they call it, in the Spanish language, icebreaker, demonica, similar kind of thing. And those were fun to connect as people, because in business sometimes in the traditional world you get caught up with the numbers and doing the task at work that you forget to connect as a human. And it reminded me to just get away from the city and let's do uh, talk about what's going on and how we can connect. So I appreciate this ability through the Mario Trust Fund, that sponsored it to where we were able to do that. And I think, though, as entrepreneurs of what we're doing as a team, that when we accrue enough income to budget such a event and task, that we could take that on hand as leaders as well. So I encourage you guys and I welcome you guys to participate in what you're doing. I commend you and I thank you for participating, because without you guys this doesn't work. It's a teamwork. As Team 1-1, together everyone achieves more. Coming together as one, winning on networks. And on that note, I'd like to bring up Coach John to please share with us what's going on. There's some exciting things happening and moving and shifting in Team 1-1. Would you please, Coach John, say hi and let us know what's all taking place with Team 1-1 here in the Northwest?
Hello, everyone. This is Coach John here. Again, on the name of Washington, but I'm in the Coach John here. Portland. But some very exciting things are going on in the process of moving right now, and I really appreciate the support that we're getting to make that become a reality. It should be moved into the new location, although we get to a location in Washington, which is in the Delta Park region, north area, but this week, and looks like by mid-week for sure. And so we looked at doing some great things there, but the biggest thing that we're going to do as I've been talking to, kind of like on a personal level, on the chat, with a couple of guys this morning, and got to meet with guys a little bit on today. And we're doing the MCA, or the lady earlier mentioned about the MCA, and actually, folks, MCAs are our goal. What we do, I just talked to a gentleman just now, he left the house. And I told him that that's the way MCA is our way to do what we do. And as SB made mention, winning on networks. Well, for sure, MCA gives us the opportunity to win on network. And so we're pretty excited. We got a chance to also be in the downtown area next to SB and James at the Portland State Science and Technology type of building there. And we were there, we were fortunate to have a classroom last Monday, and that was great. I'll be talking to them shortly to see if we continue that. But folks, one of the reasons that we do this Sunday calls is that we're trying to help our team players generate income and build their teams at the same time. I was fortunate enough to be able to give out this number, and I encourage people to get on the number, because once they enter the zone of MCA or the opportunity MCA, there's some great things that can happen for them because of how the MCA is set up. And so I got a chance to share that with a couple guys this morning that looked like both of them are coming this coming Wednesday, and they were extremely excited about the opportunity. And so our goal is to help people start there. And the reason for what we do is very strategic, to be honest. The reason for that is to help people get started for something mobile so they can build towards something big. And that's extremely duplicatable. One of the things that I get from a friend of mine time ago was the 7 Principles of Passive Wealth. And that was from Ralph Prentice. And it was very good to see on that sheet what are the things that are really necessary to do very well in business, especially business when you work with other people. So one of the things that we do is education is very, very, very key with us. It's important that people get really educated, truthful education, and not necessarily just spend all the time getting educated without earning income, because what we do is like an apprenticeship. We help people learn and earn at the same time. And so one of the things I let people know is that as we train, they will gain. and see they can gain by inviting to our training, so that as they're earning income, at the same time they are trained and they can refer other people to us and do that. So we're really excited. We're really excited about the possibility of what can happen this fall, especially get people ready for the holiday season. Some people will enter the holiday season not just having enough to do what they want to do. And so we encourage people to get started now with us and take advantage of this call. I appreciate as we share with us that this call may be to the point where people will be able to Google it and kind of hang out and actually see what's going on if you're at a place where you're around a computer and so forth. So those that are kind of out and about, we say, hey, pull over for a few minutes, about a half an hour or so. Get on the phone with us. Understand. I can give you an example of what could happen. I was telling a lady this just recently. She was like, "Are you kidding?" And I told her, "No, I'm not. This is very powerful." Let's say for instance, the person's involved in MCA. They came in at $39.90 level, and Ralph's going to talk to you about some of the benefits of coming in at that level. But say for instance, the person came in at $39.90, and they called some of their friends or associates around the country and said, "Hey, get on this call Sunday at 5 o'clock and hear what they're talking about." I got on it, and it was excuses, but you can't do both. Not with us, because excuses won't get you anything. They'll keep you from the things that you could get if you didn't use the excuse. And I tell you, excuses are a dime a dozen. They're all over the place. They'll hold people back, and I'm going, don't allow those excuses to do that, because that's what they'll do. Take full advantage of what we share, apply yourself, and get results, because that's going to create massive attraction by taking the action. And so with that said, I'm really, really excited. The weather out here in the Northwest is incredible for the month of September. I know it's still summer. Summer ends September 21st. But I tell you, it's a warm day out here. It's beautiful. I know people are out and about, but you're going to, stay posted with us, because FE has put some things up on the team11.webelieve.com. That be changed to team11.com. But right now it's team11.webelieve.com, and you'll see our blog. You'll see a calendar on there about some activities that we're going to do. So stay plugged in, but for sure, be on these Sunday calls. Bring players to these calls, because we want these calls to turn out to be a profit for you, at the same time a profit for the people that participate with you on your team. So with that said, this is Coach John here in the Northwest, enjoying the weather here. I'm looking forward to you teaming up with us so that we can move up together and get the success that we're destined to get by working together. Thanks a lot.
Great. Thank you, Coach John, for sharing those information and communicating to us what's happening. I'd like to bring up next a wonderful mentor and advisor in our team, Mr. Ralph Prentice of Horizon Pros. I wanted to plug that too, because I like the name of that, of better horizons ahead and becoming professional horizons, if you will. Coach, not coach, and Coach Ralph Prentice, would you be so kind to share with us what's taking place with MCA through Team 11 and what can we look forward to and how to get people activated into our system? And please share some words with us before the conference call here is through.
I'll be pleased to. MCA is on the go, and we're growing, and it's expanding. Thanks to Team 11 and Coach John and USD for your going to start here in Portland doing training on MCA soon as we get ourselves settled in a training facility, and perhaps we can do some of this Google Hangout so people can tune in on it and learn what we're doing. But the wonderful thing about MCA, I've been with the company nearly 15 years, and I was telling an individual today in a meeting what a wonderful thing that you can join a company and build, use the money to expand into other ventures, but build a passive income to where you have a nice income and really benefit from the work you've done in the past and get it weekly. Our program is $39.90 when John's talked about $39.90. That pays 2 payments for you, your first and second payment. That way, if you miss a payment, you've got it paid, you're not canceled, and you get in trouble and you don't have service. That is $19.90 a month, $95 a month, and it gives a tremendous amount of services. There's a phone number, and I don't have it here with me. John may be able to give it out when I'm through. And that really explains everything, but we have several ways to market it. What we call direct marketing with door hanger cards, bulletins, and direct mail. And SB has a real great marketing site that we can set up for you. When you join MCA, a lot of people got emergency road service, but we go way beyond emergency road service. We'll tow a car up to 100 miles, and there's no limit. If you had to do it 100 times in a year, you're not going to get canceled. We come and unlock your door. If you leave your keys in it, if you run out of gas, we'll bring gas. If your battery goes dead, we'll come out and jump it. And not only do that, if you're way out in the country and this happens, the people will stand by until they get your car going and know you're on your way. And if not, they'll tow you up to 100 miles at no cost to you. We'll tow your boat, we'll tow your trailer, we'll tow a motorcycle, RV, and so it covers almost everything that happens to a car out on the road. We have discount hotels, motels for you, discount prescription drugs, and when you join the program, we have a gap insurance program that'll pay you $500 on emergency room if you get injured in an accident. Whether you're in a car, you work or play or away, whatever happens, and you have to go to emergency, we'll pay $500 for the emergency call, $100 for a cast, $100 for an x-ray, and $100 for an ambulance. In the event you need to go to a hospital and stay, we'll pay $150 a day, up to $54,750 while you're in the hospital. If you're injured in an accident and that results in a death, your beneficiary will receive $50,000. If you're a young couple and have children, we'll set up a training so that you can become trained to make a living. The services go on and on. And if we think for $19.95 a month, if you were to hire someone that would stand by 24/7, 7 days a week, and be available to get you out of trouble that you might get into your car if you get injured, what would it cost to hire someone to do that? It would be unaffordable. Our program in 1990, we were going to have those services available 24 hours a day. But the great thing about it is that, say you belong to AAA and you like the program, and you would refer somebody to it, AAA is not going to send you a check. When it happens in our company, you refer somebody and you like your program, you refer somebody into it, our company will send you on Friday a check for $80 for every referral that results in a sale. If you happen to get more sales a week, any over 10, then that will go up to as far as $90 to $100 a sale. This is a wonderful opportunity that not only do you get the front money, but as people make the payments, there is a residual income that's credited to you so that you're building a residual income for your future retirement. And many people today don't have retirement. This will build it for you. So we can, through the combination of SB and Coach John and myself, we can train you and teach you how to market your product online or offline. And we have people making $100, $200, $300 and up a year, not us $1,000 a year with this company. It's a solid company, been in business since 1926. It's not going to go out of business. I know the CEO personally. He's a wonderful Christian man, and it's well funded. There's no money issue. We're not going to go anywhere and go out of business and leave us stranded. So with that said, SV, I'll turn it back to you, and I look forward to next week's call. Thank you.
But yeah, thanks, Ralph, for sharing those insights and how we'll be working together, all together. Together, everyone is achieving more, and we are winning on networks. Those are just a couple companies, guys, that you'll come across with, and that's our foundation we're going to start you with and show you. As far as technology-wise, if you're not there yet, that's where we're going to have training. I encourage you to come out and learn at your pace. We will have even scenarios if you want a lead capture page for a one-time fee, so you don't have to do it either. You can just pay someone else to do it, and it'll happen, and you'll have the ability to share the information and get the lead. What else is happening is I'm going to have Coach John share with us exactly where we're going to plan to meet, and you guys definitely going to want to visit the website to get the updates if you can't get a hold of us for sure in the future. Yeah, so Coach John, go ahead and just refresh us, if you will, what's taking place this week.
Yeah, hopefully, if your friend James is able to make that connection with Florida State, we'll get a chance to get back there at least the first of the week. And, of course, right now we're looking at Monday. So for those that may know others and so forth, and really appreciate Lisa being on the call, too. She was one of the first ones that was going before we got there, and so that shows some serious dedication. We appreciate that, but the address was 1930 Southwest 4th, and again, I appreciate SB's friend James making that available, and great classroom. I mean, it's like being back to school again, and we got a chance to share that as we were able to get on the internet and show some of the things that he makes available through one of the companies that he worked with, which is Power and Deed System, and so, and that's one of the reasons that we have that we're looking at going to tremendous teams. We have people who have tremendous specialties and they do really well at that. So like winning on networking is a big piece of what we try to do, because God has given many people the opportunities to mindset to do very well in what they do. So rather than try to stay separate and do our own thing, we try to do things with each other. So to build our dreams and maximize what our positions will be, that's working together. Leaders that are willing to work together to help each other. So that we all ride together. It's really powerful, because again, money's not the issue. The issue lies on find ourselves with understanding and training necessary to maximize our potential, and we got an opportunity to do that here with Team 101. We're really excited about it. So this week, again, we're at get your email, we'll get the word out to you, then get the word out to others. But we will be moving into the location, and we're really excited about that. Hear more about that on the calendar. A number of us are looking forward to hopefully going to Las Vegas next month, October 24th, 25th, for tremendous adventure. One of the opportunities that we actually worked on Lebanon. A company that asked us to get a lot sooner rather than later. And so we're really excited about this. So stay in close contact. Go to the website, look at the blog, look at the contact information. That'll be constantly updated for your convenience and for the help support what you're doing where you're at. So with that said, back to you, SB.
Yeah, great, guys. So tomorrow, PSU is the plan to be. Definitely just check in with the website for sure. I'm going to confirm that with James, excuse me. And then that's about it, guys. Just 30 minutes long here. I'm going to end it with a powerful quote by Mr. Walt Disney. Okay, To Your Success here is the book I have, book of quotes. You can dream, create, design, and build the most wonderful idea in the world, but it requires people to make the dream a reality. So let's go make it a reality, guys. Design destiny to reality, and we'll see you guys at their next events. And please welcome people to them too, so we can help them do the same. Take care, take charge, and all the best. We'll see you around town, and look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow. So there it is, guys. Hello, are you there? Okay, hold on. Let me wrap it up on Google Plus here. I have 2 phones going there, getting all this radiation. All right, and then I'll play back this Google Hangout just to see how it kind of sounds, but I probably won't keep it. We'll see.